Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is. Your boy Rosie, your soon-to-be #1 YouTube host. All right, family, if you're wondering what to slap your mama, Tony Satcher's Creole seasoning, chicken stock, safety wire, injection needle, a skilled drill motor, a melting dome, and this covered dish have to do with each other, I'm just as curious as you are. All right, family, y'all stick around and we're going to figure this thing out. I'll be right back. All right, family, the reason I'm laughing is this is one of my brain children. And if you've been around the channel for a while, you know occasionally your boy goes off the deep end and I think of something and I have to follow it through. Now, today's experiment really has no rhyme or reason. It's just because it's something I want to do, and I do believe it may help my process just a little bit. So with that being said, we're going to take this dome, and if you're familiar with these melting domes, they already have a vent hole right there on the side. So what we're going to do is drill a vent hole, and we're going to try to do it directly opposite of the other vent hole. Then we're going to, let's stand by. Let's go ahead and drill the vent hole, and then I'll walk you through my brainchild as we proceed. All right, family. Ooh, that stuff is hard. That's what she said. Whoa. Wow, family, that dome is hard. Let me see, can I find a smaller drill bit to make a pilot hole? And we may have to avert to something else. Y'all stand by. All right, fam. We had to go get a smaller drill bit. I got a piece of wood in order to put some back pressure on there, because sometimes when you're holding a piece of metal or a piece of wood and you're just holding it free hand, it kind of wants to give even though you don't think it is. So I put it against a flat surface to give it some more stability. So we do have a small hole through. So we're gonna go back with our original drill bit, make a little bit bigger hole, and then we'll go on to the next process, the next part of this Frankenstein, if you will. All right, fam, we've gotten that done. We've got our whole drill. Now, this is what I'm trying to do for no other reason than I think it's cool, and I want to suspend a turkey leg. Now, what we've done is we marinated this turkey leg in Dale seasoning, Tony Satcher's, chicken stock, and with a little salt and pepper. And it's been marinating, like I said, for about 2 hours. What I want to do is take this safety wire, run it through the dome, wrap it around the chicken leg, and suspend that chicken leg from the dome and just sit it right on top of the Big Easy, where it's just hanging right there in the middle of the Big Easy, like so. But then what we're going to do is we're going to take the injection needle and we're going to inject it with the marinade, with just the Tony Satcher's, the extra Creole seasoning, and the salt and pepper that's sitting in this Dale seasoning juice. And we're going to inject it in the turkey leg, and we're just going to cook it until it reaches 160 degrees or so, and then we'll let the overlap reach 165. All right, family, so let's go ahead and see can we get this idea of mine in process, get it to work. All right, family, y'all stand by. All right, family. I was having a problem with my injection needle. What I forgot, if that needle is not completely submerged and every one of those holes is covered, it's gonna suck air and it's not gonna suck in the liquid. So I had to go get something that was taller, pour more of my marinade in it, totally submerge the needle. Whoa, then, oh, got juice everywhere. But now, there we go. All right. I don't claim to be a professional, y'all. I just like doing what I do. There we go. All right, family, we're gonna call that good. All right, for the next part of this, here goes the tricky part. Let's see, can we tie this wing up, keep it secure. I keep saying wing, just turkey wings just keep ringing in my head. When this turkey leg, we're gonna see can we secure it. Now remember, she's gonna flip and it's gonna hang with this part down. If y'all can see that, boom. Hold up, she's gonna try to untwist on me. Glad I tested that. Go back through this way. Boom. Now, not quite so tight. That's what we want right there, fam. This is messy. All right, fam. We already got the Big Easy on, doing her thing. She's already nice and hot. And we're gonna let that turkey leg sit just like that, right in the center of this thing. All right. Woo, this is messy. All right, fam. To get y'all in position, turn you down like so. Boom. All right, fam. Here goes. Let's get that away from that table. Perfect. 13-inch dome. Sits perfectly on top of the Big Easy turkey fryer. We're gonna let that sit there and do its thing. Now, real quick, get out these gloves and clean up some of this mess we've made. All right. Last year, Big Lou barbecue and other things he wants to do. He pointed out that any type of rub or whatever that might have sugar in it stands a chance of burning. That Dale seasoning does have sugar in it. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye on that thing to make sure that it doesn't burn, but it does reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees. And we're gonna let that cook over, go take it the other 5 degrees to 165 degrees. So we're gonna keep a close eye on it. So about every 15 minutes, we're gonna check this thing and see how she's doing. We're probably gonna get a lot of smoke and the whole 9 yards. But it's just one of my Frankenstein ideas I want to try. Thanksgiving is coming up. I like playing with my Big Easy turkey fryer, and this is just one of those things that's been in my brain for the last month or so, and here we are. All right, family, so y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna do quick, frequent updates to see how this thing is coming along. If we find that it's not working, we'll go ahead, clip that wire, and we'll try something more conventional, even if we gotta put this thing in the oven, but we will get it cooked. All right, family, y'all stand by. All right, family, we've been going for about a half hour now. It is about 1:35, as you can see that. We started at 1:05. Yeah, baby. That's how I keep it. That's how old people keep up with the time. Yeah, they gotta write it down somewhere for all you youngsters with good memories. All right, family. It appears that my iGrill, I'm assuming there's a battery in this thing. I've owned it probably 3 years. I've never had a problem with it. I can't get it to turn on. So I'm assuming there's some kind of battery in there that has finally gone dead. But there's always a backup plan. Last Christmas, my friend Big Lou, so it's been about 11 months to the day, he brought me this Dash thermometer by ThermoWorks. It's a pen thermometer. I've used it a couple of times. I usually keep it in the Jeep, but this thing is going to come in handy today because I have no other way of checking my internal temperature except by one of those clinky round grill thermometers that I don't trust. But I do trust this ThermoWorks thermometer. Check this out, fam. It has a case to keep it protected. It has an on-off button, and they're not sponsoring me, but that's yet to be seen. On-off button. Right now it's reading 78 degrees, 79 degrees. So let's go ahead and see where this turkey wing is after a half hour. Turkey wing. Turkey leg. Ooh, woo. Look at that, fam. All right, on the surface, when I first go through the skin, it's reading about 166, 171 degrees. Y'all probably can't see that. That's just on the surface because that skin is hot. Once you go in, we're only at 102, 101 degrees. So we got a ways to go, fam. All right, just let it keep going. Now I'm telling y'all right now that the outside is going to look ugly. There's nothing we can do about that. That's that sugar and that Dale's seasoning. But I want to see how that Dale's tastes. And the reason I'm doing this video, if I haven't explained it already, I want to simplify the process as much as possible. I don't want us to have to brine for a day, or 6 hours. Then I don't want us to have to go in and then coat the outside, and then we got to inject it. I want to try to keep this process as simple as possible. So I'm testing a few things to see if possibly we can get away with not brining, but we can use one process in order to get to our end result, if that makes sense. I want us to be able to, and I have a book that I bought that Lady Red bought me from Books A Million, and it's all about the cooking process, no matter what you're cooking. And I'll introduce y'all to that book at the first of next year. But it's saying that the brining process is only for tenderization. But you can get tenderization through the cooking process, through the injection process, or you can do a short brine. But I'm trying to eliminate one of those steps so we don't spend all morning cooking our Thanksgiving turkey, or all day cooking our hen, or whatever we're doing on the Big Easy turkey fryer or in the oven. So we're trying to simplify the process with basically what I'm saying. So all right, family, y'all stick around. We're gonna let this thing go probably another half hour or so, and then within an hour, she should be at 160 degrees or so. ThermoWorks Dash. I like it. Hold the button for about 5 seconds. She goes off. Booyah! It's a beautiful thing. And I can't lose it. I can't lose with the stuff I use. All right, fam, it is currently 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. All right, and fam, these pens that write on dry eraser, they write on glass and you wipe right off. So if that was a concern. All right, fam, let's get in position. Let's check this bird. And if she is at 155 to 160, we're gonna cut the Big Easy off and let it ride. All right, family. ThermoWorks is on. Let's see what we're working with. Whoa. All right. Whoa, she is at 165, fam. Y'all can see that. 165. perfect. So let's go ahead and cut the Big Easy off. I wish I would have caught it about 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier. All right, family, we're gonna let that thing sit until she cools off. What I didn't do, I'm trying to think of how, where's my other basket? I know what I can do. Man, I stepped out into the grass and the mosquitoes tried to have their way with me. All right, fam, let's put down some paper towels. We're gonna let that hang right there like that until she cools off. We're gonna give it about 10 minutes, let it cool off, and then we're gonna cut into it and see what she tastes like. All right, family, y'all stand by. She should be nice and safe right there, and we'll see what we're working with. Y'all stand by. All right, fam, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's get this bird cut down. Booyah! And see if our experiment has been a success. All right, cooperate. The wire held up, and I thought it would. This is safety wire, actually aircraft grade aluminum safety wire. And yes, it's safety wire. I don't think it's giving off any chemicals or whatever, but if it is, it's just a small piece of safety wire. One-time thing that was stuck in my head, I had to do it. And the reason I have to follow through with these ideas that are stuck in my head, I have limited space in my head. If I let that idea sit there, I don't have room for another idea. So I have to let it out, I have to let it flourish, or it's just stuck there. I got no room for nothing else. So when I come up with one of these crazy ideas, we gotta get it out there, fam. Whoa. All right, fam. Ooh, check that out. That's how hot that wire was. We got flies, so let's go ahead and get this over with and bring this video in for a landing, y'all. All right, fam. There we have it. Boom. Centerpiece of turkey right there. The outside doesn't look pretty, but let's see what she tastes like. A little salty. When I put it in that salt, I washed it, but maybe I didn't wash off enough salt. And that Dale's is salty. But so we got a little bit of salt, and we got the Slap Your Mama and the Tony Saturated. But it is delicious. We got to cut back on the seasoning a little bit. I think I over seasoned it because it's a big fat piece of meat. But fam, one and done. I like. Now, the fact that I over seasoned it a little bit, this would make a good, what do you call it, smoked meat now for say some collard greens or some green beans. Cut that off and use it for seasoning. But the flavor, I can really work with that. That salt is on the skin. It's not as salty down deep. So if you cut that away, you got yourself something. So fam, this experiment, I wouldn't give it a total success, but I wouldn't give it a fail either. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 5. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but I really like the idea that we suspended that turkey leg, let it cook evenly all the way around, let one, well, we'll say 3 ingredients, the Tony Saturated, the Slap Your Mama, you can use both or either or, and the Dale seasoning. Done. You didn't have to use a bunch of, I didn't do any brining. I just did a quick salt, I guess you could call it a brine. I let it sit in the salt for about 2 hours. I pulled it out, I seasoned it, I injected it, done. All right, family, tomorrow, I think what we'll do tomorrow, today is Saturday, I'll drop this video this afternoon, and I'll probably drop a video every day until Thanksgiving. What we'll do is tomorrow, I want to try that that butter, herb butter. and just baste one of the, either a turkey leg or a turkey wing part, and just baste it with that butter, herb butter, and cook it in the Big Easy, and do nothing else and see if it comes out flavorful or not. I don't think, maybe we can melt that butter down and actually inject that butter into the turkey. So family, y'all stay tuned for that one. Hopefully this video was interesting. If nothing less, hopefully it was entertaining. All right, family, if y'all enjoyed this video, give your boy a thumbs up, because that does help the channel, because next year in 2024, let's reach 10,000 subscribers. I'd like to have a plaque hanging out here. And that's as far as I want to go. If we get 10,000 subscribers, we get a plaque, we get something to look at, something to touch, boom, we're in there. All right, family, y'all take care, have a great day, and y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. We'll see you then. Peace.